fights. And of course, it's a classic combo with Ricky because he's very mobile, so you're always going to get that stun on top of him because Ricky blink strikes in, throw the spells on him, you know, fights are going to be good. And yeah, CS looking pretty good right now, 16-0 for the Ricky. Everyone just happily farming, and there it is. Ember does get the kill on Timbersaw. I don't, at any minute you'd miss it, but of course, we hire only the best observers in the game. We're not going to miss it. And we're not... Yeah, but Rubik, he's been bullied out to the bot side, and now it's going to be that top fight, 9-class Ember.
Yeah, Mirage just jumping on in, does grab the invisibility rune and immediately looking over towards Hakoda. He's got the 6, he's got the resources, and we'll probably just be able to run down this Ancient Apparition, and that'll be a freebie for him. Ikenrad, not much he can really do about that one. And now, they're actually turning their attention towards the Timbersaw as well. I mean, he doesn't have a ton of reactive armor up, but Ironclad's got to be careful. In comes till the end as well, and that will secure the kill.
No, and that all boils down to the fact that this Grimstroke was able to bully out Rubik before the...
Even when he is overextended.
Nifrit gets ganked, but then he ganks you. Oh, I just love how much aggression is coming out from both of these teams. Like, they're just really going at it, and Rubik, he steps into the river. Should be going down here.
Looks like it, and Gyrocopter looking like he's going to fall as well. That'll be another one. Meanwhile, Afterlife trying to get to the high ground, trying to get away. Hakoda also trying to throw some spells in, but Mirage is just not giving up the chase, and... well, that'll be 2 heroes for 1 for the side of Team Sexy. But up at top.
Ooh. I don't think Nifra expected them just to be lingering out around this long. Like, he used his ult, ran into the cause for concern later down the line if Timbersaw is to continue scaling like he is.
Indeed, but Sexy are trying to make a movement up top now to recover from this. And, well, Nkushi is, of course, going to be that target as he time walks straight into them. It's going to be so much damage coming down on him, but the save comes through from Afterlife, but it's not going to be enough to keep him alive. Nkushi has fallen down. Meanwhile, till the end, getting chased down as once again, Ikenrad comes back in, looking to try and finish off the Grimstroke. Will be able to do that, but now the ultimate gets popped from Nefrit as he's jumping in. Just wants to bring down some supports here in Hakoda. Will certainly be falling as well. So double kill from Nefrit. He's even looking for more, but Afterlife is long gone, taking that twin gate to get himself out. Ikenrad's still in the area, and he's going to pick up a kill onto 9-class for this, but
now he dies.
Out of the smoke, yeah, he's in a ton of trouble. But is it going to be enough? Yes, it is. They will be able to kill him off. Even the Satsi getting involved in that one from Nefrit to make sure they get the kill onto the Timbersaw, and that's just a great maneuver there from Team Sexy in the end.
Just bring the numbers.
Absolutely. Beautiful. It was funny though, because like the Ember was just silence, obviously had the chakram, so he just followed him. He was just literally staring at till the end, like, the moment this embrace is gone.
Oh, Chrono top lane.
All right, they're going for the big one, going for the Gyrocopter, and yeah, they will be able to bring him down. Time walk out as well to make sure there's nothing. Although Nefrit, he wants to follow this. He sees that homing missile coming on in and wants to follow up from it. So going in deep here onto the Faceless Void, and they're going to be able to bring him down. Huge play from Nefrit as they move across towards the AA as well. This Lycan, he is getting way too much on this map.
I mean, to be fair though, 9-class in the draft, the Gyrocopter bait. Yeah, and it's a very difficult game because you need your Timbersaw to be in the Lycan area to soak up that kind of structural aggression, but then you have no way to play the map because he's your strongest hero. So it really is an awkward situation to be in. And yeah, as soon as Timbersaw is elsewhere, it just opens up Team Sexy to make these wider moves. And Dawnbreaker, I don't think we've even mentioned her once. She threw out a Solar Guardian top, but instantly landed into a Ricky smokescreen. That's something we really haven't mentioned. And okay, they are going to be killing off Lycan in top lane. They finally find him and truly, you know, get a kill, but need to replicate that a couple more times maybe. Yeah. Don't die now, brother. You're doing good.
So surprised they're not just splitting the map here. Well, here we go. Ikenrad looking for the easy kill onto the Grimstroke to start things off here, and may well just be able to get it, but no, he's able to spike through this at the moment, thanks to the smoke cloud, thanks to the stance as well coming out, dodges out the AA plus. He's playing so well, but Yesu might be the one going down instead. Yes, he will. Hakoda's trying to TP out in front of their faces. That's going to happen. In comes the chains indeed, and now the rocket chasing down Pantomime. Oh, that's a lot of damage. They'll just smack him down. The Grand Golem doing so much work, and they found the Void as well. Cancel out the TP. They'll bring him down as well. Oh my goodness. One move just getting absolutely demolished here in the top lane.
Yeah, and I think you ping down kind of the layers of one move's lineup. But still, they die, they respawn. Guess what? Chrono's still available. Their ults weren't used. It was kind of a one-sided fight. Try and get that kill. Now Ricky doesn't have Aegis.
All right.
He has to be dying here.
Freebie? Well, he is going to be able to get off the Drinks of Tree, which is going to dodge the cold feet, but no, it's not going to be enough to actually save him. But they're coming onto this fight regardless. In comes the Dawnbreaker, though, to try and fight up into this. Mirage, he's out of mana, and he's out of health. He's going to be going down as well. 2 big cores lost on Sexy already. 9 class still sticking around this one. Wants to try and make something out of this, but there is no salvaging to be done here. In fact, it's just going to be another death. Oh, my goodness.
I take it back, no man. I take it back.
Yeah, that was not it, Chief.
I love the way they're playing. So now just throw out a BKB, kind of look at where he needs to go, and then throw out that Celestial Hammer. And if they can kill off the Faceless Void one more time...
Oh, he's going for the camp. That should seal his fate here. Although, in comes the Dawnbreaker trying to save the day, but it's not going to do enough. And now she comes smashing down straight into a smoke cloud. Into
Force the BKB.
Phantom's Embrace as well. BKB is going to come out. She's trying to survive and actually fight back into the Reiki. Yesu, he's getting kind of low. A-Blast is coming through here as well, but Yesu's actually going to be saved up. He's got the wand, which heals him up so much. They bring down Afterlife instead, and now the Timber Sword's going to be the target. He's going to get brought down as well. And this is a bad place to lose a fight. They're going in for more here. Hakoda's going to be the next target. Mirage should be able to get this one without too much difficulty. All right, Ghost Form's going to make things
the rocket
longer, but Mirage will be able to grab that one with the slight. And that's all 5 heroes dead on one move, and a pair of barracks just waiting to be taken by the side of Team Sexy.
I mean, what a into the Roshan. Of course, Chrono is available. They have the vision advantage.
They need some sort of vision in the pit, so that's going to come from the Ricky
They're baiting on the Ricky illusion.
Forwards. Yeah, they just need to know what's going on. They see it's going on. Now one move immediately going to get themselves out of the pit. So the Grimstruck ulti's actually just using to Afterlife, who could just die here. Doesn't have to buy back either, so can't jump.
They found the Ricky.
Down that ultimate. Meanwhile, inside the pit, the Chrono Spade comes down. Yasu's dead. They're going to take down the Roshan and the Ricky in the same Chrono. Oh no. Onkushi turning through this fight right now, but he is going to lose his life. Meanwhile, Hakoda gets brought down by Mirage and Nefrid on the sidelines, and now they want to catch this Faceless Void on the other end. He's got no BKB, but they managed to get a buyback on the Dawnbreaker. She can come jumping back in on this fight. Looking over towards Class here, will take him down. Now looks towards Nefrit, who's in mortal form. Shapeshift no longer available. Angrad does get brought down on the sideline. Mirage trying to come back in to try and fight up this one, but Nefrit gets smacked in the face by the big hammer of Afterlife. As the fight does continue, there is a remnant available for the Ember, which allows
Ultra kill.
Pantomime as well. Yeah, but I don't think a Rampage is coming right now. He needs to get himself out. A remnant, TP, and it should...
Hindsight is a powerful tool. Satanic is complete on the Faceless Void. He is incredibly tanky.
He's Ricky is, but currently leashed together right now, and yeah, that is so much work being done by the Tricks. Till the end, there might just be the one ball down first. Too far in the front lines for him. Gem on the deck as well. They're going to go back in for it here. Class says, I know what I must do.
It's my gem.
Mangushi really wants to bring him down here. The BKB even going to make a pop and Tricks of the trade inside of him as well. Class actually just holding his own up on the high ground here.
Chrono.
In comes Mangushi. Chrono comes down to the two of them, takes down one. Should be able to remove the Aegis as well. AA Blast completely missed time. Meanwhile, Mirage is going on the backlines, taking down supports. He's farming these position 4 and 5. Nefrit trying to get involved in this as well, but he's taking a lot of damage into Mangushi and Afterlife dropping down the ultimate, trying to keep him alive, and will be able to do so for the time being. But again, it's just the Mirage show. He's jumping over left, right, forward, backwards, taking down supports, forcing out the buybacks. But yes, who's now in some trouble. Faceless Void gets on top of him as well. Mangushi, the one guy, kind of uncontested throughout this entire engagement. Mirage looks towards the Ember Spirit. He's gonna fall. They make the defense on the side of one move.
Oh.
He's able to just keep his head in the game, make the comeback, rely on his hero, and yeah, does so very, very nicely. And using that shard just to pop the rocket without taking too much damage or getting stunned in the process. Yes, he's going to jump in here. That's a lot of damage coming out from the Ricky. The Tricks of the trade. Ripping through the Void's defenses, and he's got...
Oh, Nefrit's just on the back line.
Because of this could be great. They bring down the Ancient Apparition. Nefrit did pop the BKB for this one, so can't go absolutely ham here. But with the... Oh, no, they managed to catch out the chains. Pantomime on the high ground.
Void has no mana.
The trades. Mangushi all alone. No mana for a TP. No mana for a BKB even. He could just get brought down here. Let's see what they can do. Mirage jumping in. He's just trying to control him up, bring him down. The right clicks are coming, and Mangushi has nothing he can do about this. He's going to fall as well. The Faceless Void is dead. He has the buyback, though, to get back into the game, but that was such an awkward retreat for
your opponent, especially when you're smoked up just outside the base. They can find the jump. This could be it.
Hexes. They're going to be fighting a farmyard. Uh-oh, they get the two big heroes inside the Grimstroke holding. This could be absolutely...
Double hex.
They need to help him. They need to do something, but the double hexes just keep them locked down forever. The buyback's there, but the Void doesn't have it. The game's pretty much over unless they can pull off a miracle here, one move, and they're trying to do so by just laying into the Ember, but he's just gone, and now chase them back into the base. Afterlife trying to get himself away. Will get back into that fountain. I mean, they've taken down the Aegis on Yesu, but that's not going to do nearly enough to save this game. The Ancient's starting to fall, and I think, my friends, this might just be it. The Fortifiers are coming out, but they're not fighting heroes. They're fighting little piggies with all these hexes coming out. I mean, sure, the Ember's able to do a little bit on the sideline, but the Ancient Apparition just gets absolutely cut down. The Ancient will explode, and GG is called. This game, #1, will go eventually to Team Sexy.
Fair play. I think they deserved it, right? In the way that they, of course, they won, but really fine. And the key thing, I guess, is Team Sexy doesn't really have rotation potential with their supports. Like, their supports will rotate into a lane to keep the hero alive. They're not rotating into the lane to get the kills and to threaten the map. And that's where Grimstroke...
Trouble. Oh, they do actually...
there we go.
No, it's enough, it's enough, yeah. I thought the Jingu running out would be the death of it, but it was not. I'll bring down the kill regardless.
Yep. And that's why it's so important that Team Sexy get the pressure. He's showing us if he's going for a Battle Fury or an Echo Saber. We're not really getting a lot of information right now from them in the kind of game plan. And nope, he just tapped in the Maelstrom when the Observer looked. So
yeah.
I look like a fool.
Aincrad just really wants to get another one. He might just find a hero, though. Preemptive ultimate coming down, but it's just going to bring him down regardless. Mirage has fallen, and Nefrit, he's come into the mix as well. This is double damage shaker, by the way. This guy smacks hard, but Nefrit, he
could have got the kill.
Yeah, this is what he should be doing. So yeah, I mean, going for that camp.
Can I
this is death.
A replay request. A vibe. I just want to really ascertain if he saw him, you know.
Well, there's a fight
after the fight
right now. As Afterlife just kind of jumps around, and yeah, they're going to try and take down Mirage, and they might actually be able to do it. They're so low, and they will finish them off. Although the ultimate did come out to the Leshrac inside, they need to keep pumping in damage, but he's also doing it back. But it doesn't last long enough. Level 1 on the False Promise, so they will be able to kill him off. But ooh. Yeah, that was a taste of things to come, but luckily one move were able to damage through them this time around.
I think Team Sexy are trying to make too many moves too early on. Like in the previous game, they had a Lycan, so these moves were amplified by his ability to pressure the objectives and just pressure the supports.
Yeah.
In this game, it's
owned his lane as well. That's not.
Oh, yeah, exactly. But in this game, it's like they're offering up a Leshrac who isn't tanky enough yet, and also just throwing in a Monkey King.
Should be dead. Yeah.
Yeah, that
tries to save him, but might just end up falling down as well if you can get this Jing.
Tether in one.
Pretty scary. Yeah, now it's normal Morphling. Glimpse. Yep. Oh no.
Oh.
For that. Oh my goodness.
An Oracle as well.
Till the end as well. Oh my god.
Oh no. Oh. Oh. Yeah. Yeah. I think for Sexy, it's like when the Morph and a Shaker and a Dawn are top 3 CS or net worth, they are going to happily play out this game now. No problems at all.
Yeah, I feel like Team Sexy, you know, what they should have done probably is just... Oh, hold on. I'm making a play here onto Nefrit. Nefrit, he's just blown up. Aincrad has so much goddamn damage coming out of him right now. He's got himself a Blink Dagger. He's got himself an Arcane Rune even. So using the Slam there feels so damn good. He's having a great time and heading towards that Aghanims at a terrifying pace. Until the end. I don't know why he thinks he can get away with it. I mean, he's just walking past the team like, yeah, don't kill me, guys. And they're like, no, we are going to do that. Mirage with the Yules, ready with the Swap of the Embrace. Stops, so he can't even pull it off. Monkey King comes in from the side as well, just trying to make something happen. But Aincrad, he's just melting them. Mankushi as well. He's the one who deals the finishing blow. And they're just... I mean, this isn't...
This is very awkward.
Before he could throw out the stun, which made it very awkward.
Yeah, and Afterlife, we didn't mention it, but he did go for the Blade Mail again, so that also helps with the early game fights. Just a lot of AoE damage coming out, and they are going to try and go on him top, but will they have enough damage? Oh, of course they do. They bring in literally everyone.
They bring in the heavy guns. Yes, the Monkey King is here, and Panama, he's going to get brought down as well. 2 kills, looking pretty good. They're going for more as well. Hakoda drops the ultimate onto himself, allowing Mankushi to come in.
The slam
is there, Jesu, until the end. They get taken on out here. Meanwhile, Nefrit tries to TP out, does do so, and he will get himself to safety. Yeah, and you know, we both said it in the draft, a Morphling with a Skadi is just going to turn this game inside out. Like, all this healing is just going to be pretty negligible, and I think this IO might be a bit dead, T.
Yeah, no, he's very dead.
Easy for Afterlife.
Have you learned your limits?
Easiest kill of his life. What a solo kill.
Oh,
1,000 gold.
God.
What are we looking at? Oh, yeah.
TP out. Pieces out of that one. I mean, he got a disruptor blinking on his head and dropping an ulti, so he just BKBs and pieces out. Till the end, meanwhile, getting picked off elsewhere. I mean, this Shaker picks up his Agnims and just rampages around the map.
Sure, you might get hit by a slam, but let's say you BKB after. That's the turnaround potential. Will you have damage? Probably not. Will you have survivability? Yeah, for sure. So it's really how they take that fight. But look at the damage on the Leshrac.
Jesus, they're trying to keep him alive. I mean, the Yules is going to go in and do his job, allows him to get off the false promise onto the Lesh. He now has that Bloodstone going, but is he pumping out enough damage? I mean, he is to heal through it, but now they just catch him on the other side, trying to bring him down. Mirage is able to back himself out. Class will not be so lucky, though, as he does get killed off. Mirage does dodge the slows, but Einkenrad is in chase. Stun is there.
It's the vision.
He's out of mana, though. Does not have the enchant totem. Does
have
not have it. And with the glimpse, they're going to be able to kill him off. It's another kill going the way of one move.
And the Razor, he didn't want to TP into the fight. His BKB was still on cooldown. It's about to come back up. It just refreshed now.
A rich person gets, like, you know, a little bit of extra gold, that it's not a big deal. If a poor person gets a little bit of extra gold, that it's a big deal, you know?
Sure.
It's more of, oh no, they wanted the arcade and they just give it to the Shaker, immediately jumps upon him and now sets him up for an easy fight. Yules is there to try and keep him alive until the end, actually trying to heal up through the IO, and is not quite able to do so, but they come out the other side and this could actually be an engagement they can look at, because Afterlife, he's caught in the backlands and he is going to go down. Jetsu, meanwhile, just sitting inside his monkey soldiers, and he's going to be okay.
Morphling just isn't there.
Crad could be in trouble. Yeah, the Morphling is just farming top of the moment.
He's TPing in now, though.
Into this tower. They have to respect this. It's the Skadi Morphling coming on through. Class actually buying back into this one. They're turning their attention over towards the Shaker, but they've got to be careful. Mancusi just comes in, takes down one, looks towards Nefrit. Nefrit is trying to fight up into it. He just BKB TPs out. It's his signature move. Mirage now left to fight it.
Isn't popping it.
Wow, if he just gets some reactions from sitting here, it's going to be insane. I think he will, because they went out for a smoke play to try and go for the wraparound or something. Nefrit's doing work, throwing out the disarms, throwing out all that, and now they come through the backlines here. Mancusi, though, he's just tethered up to the Leshrac. Leshrac,
oh, the sun.
Rolled back into everyone with a glimpse and gets taken on down. Beautiful ultimate coming out from the disruptor. Mancusi just fighting into them right now, takes down Yesu. He's going to buy back into this game with Mirage right now. They need to try and make this fight work with so many heroes dead already. It's not looking great. Nefrit's actually the one who received the false promise in this engagement, so nothing for...
All right, you want to play the win probability game? I'm going to go with 99% to one move.
I'll give him 97.
97, okay. You won. I've just checked. It's 96.
Oh, close.
Good job, buddy.
Meanwhile, support's just getting destroyed in the backlines. Jess is going to come in and try and help out here, but the Wukong's is a little... Oh, they got the Morphling! They got the Morphling! He was Agid! Oh my goodness, that's one way to give up a god. Like, Lycra! Bye-bye support, bye-bye Mirage, Afterlife to follow up as well here. How much can you do now? Nefrit trying to fight up into everybody. The tips coming out mid-fight as well. It looks like Nefrit might be in trouble, but in comes Class sliding in from the sidelines on the IO to try and give him the heals in. But once again, Icrat just finds him, slaps down another. The Shaker just absolutely destroys Team Sexy. What a way to do it.
We said he needed to have a good game. With these heroes, with this type of draft against a potential overwhelming run-at-you lineup they had, Ankrad had to pop off in this game. And yes, Hakoda, he amplified Ankrad to then just crush this game. And that slam at the end was...
That is a ton of AoE damage. It's a ton of AoE damage, and it's magical heavy as well, so...
Yeah, exactly, yeah.
It's really something which you'll have to think about when you're looking at timings this game. Hakoda has just walked into 4 heroes and is kind of dead.
Farewell.
Salute. It's Mo Sevens out. I'm my king.
Yeah, I like the point you were mentioning. Like, this isn't like the Naga game where it's like Naga will eventually just 1v.
Just making this Embers game like very, very good. And that's what they needed to do.
And now he's actually moving to bottom. Rotation I didn't really expect, but because the tide is so far up the lane, It's a relatively easy kill.
All right. Lovely bite of watermelon for iCrowd as well. My God, killing spree suddenly coming out from the Ember. Gee.
On the flip side, Storm and Grim have smoked up. They themselves are trying to get themselves onto the map, onto the scoreboard. Afterlife used his Celestial Hammer down the lane.
That means he's dead. In comes the damage. Right clicks are there. Mirage grabs a kill with the DD, no less. Now they can put some pressure on the tower. Let's see if one move we're able to replicate that on the bottom side.
He bought Hammer, what, like a minute ago? And already this tower is nearly dead.
Uh-oh.
They're rotating on him. Are they trying this?
They say.
He has Ravage this time.
Ravage just comes out immediately as well as the Dawnbreaker ulti on top of him, so both offlaners just going to be taking chunks out of each other right here. Nefrit will eventually fall, and Grimstroke also taking some heavy damage as well. Yes, he's coming in. Does land the pounce here onto the Skywrath. The Line Class comes down as well to help him out with the overpower. Mirage trying to look for the Rubik on the sidelines. Doesn't quite connect with that one, so it does look like the Rubik's going to be able to slip away. Not much mana to work with on Mirage here, so chance of him getting a lockdown are pretty low. Said he's trying to bottle up here, and Hakoda just wants to cancel the bottle charge, which feels very, very greedy, and he is going to pay the price for it. Look at that, didn't even...
But Ember's leashed as well.
Die. Immediately looking over towards the Ember.
He has Vortex.
He has got a Remnant out, so he can just move away, and will do that. They don't quite have the lockdown to fully bring him down. Close, though.
Ooh. This is the exciting part of the game, because right now you are seeing the weaknesses of one move's lineup. It is Naga has to farm, and the other four heroes, if there isn't a Solar Guardian, that is the big defensive spell. Everyone else, it's like each for themselves. I Ancient Seal, I Mystic Flare, maybe Ankrad gets a nice slight change, but if Team Sexy can kind of get in and around you, it's spooky, but supports just die.
It's very messy. It is very messy. I mean, it's...
Fighting to secure the map for Naga to farm. You're not really fighting to take that tier 2 to take Roshan. It's always make an engagement messy enough that you know, okay, Manta's down the line, the next item's down the line, and if you get any free pickups like this, sure, you take them. But it's always move, farm, retreat, smoke, pick off, farm. Like that's kind of like, you just continue cycling for it. And yeah, they're doing it quite nicely right now. 3k leads. They're not overexerting themselves. You're not seeing them.
That is not. Oh, actually gonna survive. Okay, all right. They make the trail on supports. Terrible timing on that, as they do just get stunned up immediately by both the chains and by the Inkswell. But looks like they got away with it. And now Mirage trying to follow up here, but doesn't actually use the Vortex. I mean, it's so. Not super threatening. Wants to combo it up here. Oh, almost gets the timing right, but Makushi is going to fall. And now they jump in, but the chains are there from the Grimstroke there. Just holding them together with a Soulbind. Einkrad doesn't care. Takes down 2. Looking for more. Nefrit.
And the IO as well.
But he can stay nearby. Not much mana left. Oh, he actually managed to get some. He's got 1, so he's able to get himself enough mana to keep on fighting here. He has the Remnant out, so Einkrad really just trying to min-max this as much as possible. And that's going to earn him yet another kill, but he's got no mana now for the Activate Fire Remnant.
Now Slark's here.
That is unfortunate, and Slark back in the mix, jumping forward onto the Dawnbreaker. This spaghetti.
Describe the idea of poking the fight. Like this is a good way of doing it, where you you go into the triangle, you look for a kill, you retreat. Naturally, you want to protect this, so you bring more heroes, and Naga gets to farm up on the side. They even get the Mystic Flare. Oh,
silenced up though. Can they save him? The IO's doing his best to try and keep him alive, but the silence lasts long enough to get the kill. Julian jumps in. Ravage is there. It's looking pretty good. Can they finish off Einkrad? Yes, they can. It's a trade of mids, and now they'll go towards Afterlife as well. Afterlife going for the TP out and will be able to escape. They don't have the stuns. They don't have the leash. So for engagements and Mirage. I don't know. Is that on him to keep his mana a bit higher? To be always ready for an engagement. He doesn't have the...
It's between the two. I mean, he has an IO with him, so it's between the two of them to decide the distribution of fighting mana to farming mana, and now Slark gets caught once again by the Sky and tipped as well. The Sky has the Blink Dagger, so he's able to instantly blink in, get that silence, clear off the Grimstroke as well as the Naga sweeps on in. This could be a tier 1 tower bottom. This could be maybe looking at Roche at the game, and both times it's not the easiest to layer up on.
It's not, and now jumping up on the top line as well. They want to try and bring down the Tidehunter, the big boy. I mean, it's a challenge, but it's one they're trying to take. Now, in they go. Double Vortex coming out of the the two of them. Akushi's getting pretty low on this. Tries to go for the song, but actually cancels it out as he sees the opportunity for his team to try and make a comeback here. The Aegis is gone.
The song.
Oh no, into the Starbreaker. It could be pretty damn tasty here. And yeah, the Slark's just going to get absolutely slammed down. Hakoda zaps him with the Fade Bolt to finish the job. Another tip onto Yesu here as Ankrad comes in onto the Io as well. Io's going to fall, they'll move across immediately looking for Nefrit as well. It's a nice Inkswell coming out onto Nefrit to try and fight up. I mean, he's got plenty of health in this Tidehunter, but they're just going to go past him and look for till the end instead, and that is a dead Grimstroke on my screen. Nefrit still looking to just kind of fight back here. I mean, they can't do enough damage to the Tidehunter, but everybody else is just dead. It's a backpack heart at the moment. Hopefully that's...
Yeah, it's not as efficient as the... there we go, yeah. Oh, the Axe reveal.
All right, here we go, Monkushi. It's the Ags versus the Heart. Which will be better? I mean, they're throwing everything they've got into it right now, but in comes that Dawnbreaker, diving into the fight, just crashing down upon them. They're going in for the backlines, though, to kill off the Io. The Tide still just trying to get through Monkushi, but it's not enough. Emil, Igrad, and Afterlife, they just cleared up the entire backlines. They've got the Storms. Jetsu trying to fight up into this right now. He has no Shadow Dance available anymore, and no leap charges left, so he's committed fully to the fight, and he will die for that. Class and Nefrit, only ones left, trying to limit themselves.
Storm buyback.
Storm, though, sees the opportunity onto Afterlife here and wants to try and take it. It's desperate, but it might pay off. It's a long-ass TP. It's a lot of damage coming down onto 9 class, but they will be able to kill the Dawnbreaker.
Oh, 607 physical damage and kill. The Ember has Shivas as well. Like, Afterlife is basically a carry at this point. It's like there's 3 carries on one move with 2 high damage supports behind it. Is such a strong lineup now.
The mid lane, they just go straight past the Ember. They're like, yeah, we're not getting that guy. So he just does a BKB and just murders the Io. Okay, fair.
And the supports both dead.
Supports getting cut down. And that's that disconnect, you know, once they kind of break apart this fight. It's a Storm needs to leave. He's got the zip away. He doesn't on the Rubik, who's stolen that zip from the Storm. And, well, Soulbind gets thrown out and doesn't really get a whole lot done either. So everyone just kind of throwing spells at each other, no one really committing to the real engagement. Yesu baiting out a couple of spells from the Skyraft as the Storm just using so much mana to try and bring this guy down, and Afterlife actually catches him out. Might be able to kill him. Mirage needs to leave, but he's being chased by this bolt from the Skyrath. Is over on the backlines of the fight. Nefrit is going to get sung up as Pentiment does finally fall to Mirage, and Song actually cancels. Yesu starts trying to take some chunks out of Monkushi here, but not really a target, as we mentioned, that he can really deal with.
Pushing out the lanes. 18k down, but Sexy's still playing as if the game's even. They are really lapping a lot, but they're posturing as if this is an entirely different game, and I respect that.
Hey man, if you believe the game is even, then the game is even, goddammit. But they're committing to the backlines right now. Ankrad just once again just beelining for the supports, wants to bring down the Io. Io pumping out as much healing onto himself as he can. Actually, they might have gotten caught out here. They'll throw down the Dawnbreaker ultimate. They have enough to bring down Ankrad. The stun is that. They will kill him off. But what's the trade going to be, as Yesu is the one who will fall. One move, take the area. Lift up onto the Storm Spirit. They have the follow-up. The net is not there in time, so the Song is going to get used, and they're going to try and just surround this Storm. They know he's low on mana, and with the they can get the net off as well, and that will be the Storm.
Get the Rubik. No.
Tide on the run now. He's moving himself down below, but they're just surrounded by heroes. As tanky as he is, he will get cut open. 5 heroes dead, and no heroes lost other than Ankrad, who buys back into it for the side of one move. They take the fight. They take the Roshan, and
on top of the 8 he already has.
Yeah, it's not going to happen. But Hex out onto Io, but no detection on that.
And a Song.
Jesus. Doesn't like Io. Okay.
Serenading him to the lower bracket.
Does seem to be the case. Yeah, Mirage tries to help him out against the illusions. Oh my goodness. And Afterlife comes in on the side as well. One Starbreaker kills off the other support. Suddenly there's 3 heroes dead and Sexy. It's... Yeah, I think they're heading for the barracks, and maybe... Okay, Storm gets the high ground, is trying to jump down, finding the big targets, but Afterlife just heals up fully from one Starbreaker. Might have had a cheese in there as well, by the looks of it. And Sexy now have to swing it into reverse, but the Tidehunter, unfortunately, he's too slow to run away with the rest of his team. That Inkswell is going to start doing a lot of work, but Afterlife once again just through the backlines, takes out everybody. 3 heroes dead in the blink of an eye. This Dawnbreaker is just going absolutely insane right now. They're trying to hold out, but they're trying to hold on to their last chance of staying in this upper bracket, but it's just not happening. It's Ikarad's turn to get the triple kill now. Afterlife picks up another, and the GGs are called. Game number 3 will go to one move, and they will continue themselves in the upper bracket as an ultra kill comes out by HYDRA in the end.
And some final tips as well, a little bit saucy. To put a team to lower bracket, to tip the IO in the final moment.